Alrighty, welcome back, everybody, to the Backyard Slinging Podcast, episode 24. Hopefully,
Get at it once again.
yeah, man. Let's see. We recorded a week ago for the episode that came out today. Well, today recording. I confuse everybody all the time with this stuff. Crazy. Anyway, so yeah, everything looks good here. I got me some
What have you been getting into
Pennsylvania Dutch birch beer. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
I just have water today.
Grief. I got water. Are you having trouble hearing me or something?
Keeps breaking up and lagging.
I got water too.
On with it.
Anywho, so this is going to be an interesting listen, I guess, since the internet's not doing so hot. I feel like mine's not doing that good either, but I can't really tell.
Ours never
Pain in
does.
the butt.
And I'm pretty sure we got a new one.
What do you have now?
I think we have Xfinity, but we live kind of.
Your internet should not be this bad with Xfinity.
Yeah, well, we live out in the middle of nowhere, so kind of ish. Or we live in a place where
I live out in the middle of nowhere.
We must live on the edge of internet just not working no matter what.
Oh, that's what it is. Our thing is it's off point. We have to redirect it. It says it's off by 9 degrees.
What's off by 9 degrees?
Starlink. Yeah, that's what it says.
So what, we got to restart?
No, we're good. I'm just getting my speed test here. I'm doing it real time. See what comes out of it.
Much.
Yeah, sometimes it really sucks. So our download speed's pretty slow. Our upload speed's looking not bad, I guess. I don't know. Maybe? Upload's pretty good. Download's not that good, though. Anywho, so...
We're going to cut that out, right?
What? Hey, Corey, guess what?
What?
We have our very own first official discount code / sponsor.
That's awesome, dude.
So, for y'all watching, I've been watching us, you know that we don't sugarcoat anything. We don't feed you no bullshit, even though it's kind of part of our title. Just slinging a whole lot of bull. Check it out right here. This hat right here from Web Western. All right, so this company, if you like, you don't like excuses, people that give excuses. And if you're like me and Corey, because I know Corey likes good, honest, hard work, right?
Yes, I do.
And you lend a hand to those in need, and you fight for your rights, and you live like there's no tomorrow. You head on over to Web Western, use your discount code Backyard Slinging, all caps, no G on the end, all right? And you get 10% off your order. You can get a hat like this one I'm wearing now. This is the Salt Lick. Or you can get a hat like this. And I say like this because you can't get this one anymore because it's been discontinued, this color.
So I got the last one.
This is a fishing hat. It's waterproof. And you see this little yellow stickers here? There's a magnet in there. So you can take your screw if you're out there drilling screws into something, or your hook. You can put it on there and it's going to hold it for you right there. All right, so y'all head on over again to webwestern.com. Discount code Backyard Slinging, all caps, for 10% off your order.
We're going to cut all that internet crap out, right?
Nope.
I can't imagine the viewer retention on that.
Oh, maybe we'll cut it out. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, this morning, okay, so you know how I wanna start our own rodeo? Yeah?
Yes.
So, I got one thing checked off the list for it already.
And what would that be?
A food vendor.
Okay.
So that's taken care of. I got a confirmation, a hard yes, that they're going to do it. So if anyone from the Winchester area happens to listen to this, which I don't think there is, Riley's Chickerfish, which is down here off of Route 50 out past Walmart, they will be our barbecue vendor for our rodeo whenever that gets started. And they got some good food,
Nice.
Some really good food. Y'all should go check them out. So yeah, that's awesome.
Did you hear anything back about a venue?
No, we're gonna have to probably find some people that are also interested in this that have a lot more money than me. Because we're gonna have to buy land and we're gonna have to build it ourselves.
Did you hear back from that person you met at the restaurant about having all that stuff already?
What are you talking about?
That one time you called me whenever you were
No.
driving, and
No, haven't heard back yet. I also haven't been back there to see that person, so next time I see them, I'll ask again. But I doubt that's not going to be a big enough place where that setup is. Like we need a whole arena with parking, you know, enough for a few hundred people or 1,000 people. The stands, you know, all the space for trucks and everything to come in with trailers, be able to have semis come in and turn around and go. It's going to be a lot. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how much land I need, like space wise, for this, because I'm terrible at figuring out land, how much I need for stuff.
I certainly don't know anything about that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what that is. So yeah. So that's taken care of. Food's taken care of. I'm sure the people will show up. Everybody shows up for the rodeos. They're always packed. I would like to get some different events coming in, not just bull riding and barrel racing. Try to get some roping in there, some mounted shooting. Which the mounted shooting is why we're going to need a bigger arena. So there's a big enough space between people shooting and the stands.
Yeah, good idea.
We'll see what happens. The earliest would be next summer. I mean, I don't see it happening next summer, but it's possible. I mean, it's a very low percentage possible for next summer. But I would say, I would like to say 3 years at the max.
Okay.
So we'll see. It just depends on how quickly we can get stuff going.
You think axe throwing would be appropriate for a rodeo?
Well, how would you do it? Like, have it as like a fan interaction thing? Like, or you pull like 5 people out of the stands, and everyone gets like a throw, or like pull 6 people, 3 head-to-head matchups closest to the bullseye, and then it narrows down to the 3. The winner gets like $50 or something.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's not a bad idea. Axe throwing. Not terrible. Put that. Add that to the list. Axe throwing competition with fans, not at the fans, with the fans. I'm not sure. It's just cool. Anyways, what have you done this last week other than gone to work?
Well, I had to replace my old car with another car. You remember that old blue one that had like rust all over it? Well, it was not going to pass inspection, and it was going to cost more than the car was worth to get it to pass inspection. So I was like, all right.
What was wrong with it?
Huh?
What was wrong with it?
There was like a really bad rust hole down on the rocker panel on the left side, and then there was some rust starting on the other one on the other side, but it was going into the frame of the vehicle, so the structure was going to be not great anymore.
What'd you do with it?
We drove it down to my Uncle John's house and just let it set. Because he gets stuff like that, and people will come asking for like, oh, I need a car for whatever. It's like, well, I got this one, or I got parts from this one. Like, if you need an
I would
engine.
have taken that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you just want a car sitting around down there?
It wouldn't be just sitting around. We're going to use it.
Well, I mean, you'd have to try to get it to pass inspection.
Nah, you drive it.
Well, it's a done deal now, so.
Oh, that could have been some good. That could have been some good training.
Training.
Yeah, shooting out of vehicles through the windshields and stuff.
I should have guessed.
Yeah, I've been looking for free cars for that reason. Dang. That's an opportunity missed. Good grief.
Well,
What did you replace it with?
a 2011 Honda CRV with
Why did you
all-wheel
replace
drive.
it?
What?
Okay. Why do you have 2 cars?
Because I can. Because I'm single.
Well, that's not why.
I have the gold one, which I drive to enjoy, and then I have the daily driver that I'm going to drive in the snow, so I don't have to drive the nicer one in the snow.
That's weird.
Or in this case, salt, because that's about the only thing we get
Yeah.
from the government.
I don't know. That's just weird. A little bit.
What, having a good car and a beater car? Like a lot
No.
of people.
That what your good car is.
What, a
What is
2020
it?
Hyundai Sonata?
Yeah. That's
I mean, it's.
most people's daily driver.
I know, but mine's gold.
Still, that's what I'm saying. That's everyone's daily driver, not just a car for fun. Like your car for fun is if you get like a, I don't know, get like
Mustang or a Camaro
yeah,
or
get something that's
a
loud.
Jaguar.
Yeah, that's a car that you drive for fun, not a Hyundai Sonata. Good grief. Drive that down to the little taqueria and get some tacos and some Topo Chico. Stuff's so good. But I mean,
the Sonata
yeah.
does not have all-wheel drive.
Okay. That don't mean nothing. Be alright.
Don't tell me how to live my life, alright?
I surely don't do that. I just make suggestions. Bam.
But I mean, it's a nice one. 2011, but it has like, guess how many miles the thing has. Let's take a wild guess.
437.
Like 100?
38,437.
No, 337,000.
On what?
The 2011 CRV?
For the Seer. I was guessing for the gold car.
No, that's at about like 30,000 something.
So I was
It's
close.
like it's got nothing on it.
Yeah.
But no, the other one's good.
All of our vehicles have miles. We don't.
Too.
We don't own one under 100,000.
What?
I said we don't own one under 100,000.
Okay.
My car is over 120. The blue truck's over 150. The white truck's almost to 200,000.
Nice.
The gray Jeep's over 158. But that one's getting a new engine someday. Not, I mean, it's drivable, but for short distances. I don't know how much is on the white Jeep, but it's a 95 or 93, so it's got miles on
I didn't see the white Jeep whenever I was there.
it. It's been here every time.
I never seen it. Was it in the garage?
No.
Oh.
No, it was down by the white truck on the other side of the truck and the trailer. So they were tucked away in front of the boat.
Maybe that's why I haven't seen it then.
Yeah, it's back there. Anywho, so I told you we hatched those 12 chicks. Yep, as of right now, we're keeping 3. So we'll have, as of now, we're keeping 3. We might keep another one. Her and I both kind of picked one out of the bunch that's just like our chicken, and we're trying to like socialize them and everything and have them used to picking, holding them and doing stuff with them. And mine, you saw it on the Instagram. I just hold her like this on her back, and she just goes out. Her name is Copper. It's official. She has a name. And then the one that the wife chose was the smallest one of all of them, and it looked like she was getting a little rough there for a couple of days. But then we brought her back. She's up, running around and everything now. That one, her name is Piglet.
Oh.
So we have Piglet and Copper. we're really just gonna see how the other ones turn out and how many we're actually gonna keep before we name some other ones. But yeah, Copper's a cool little birdie. She's a good little bird too. She's pretty chill. I'll carry her around when I'm outside walking around the yard and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She loves it.
Taking your chick for a walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a harness for her so I can take her places. That's right. I'm
And a
really
leash.
interested. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what her feathers actually turn out to be. What her coloring and markings and stuff will be. Because you can't really tell yet what they're going to end up being. So yeah.
So you gonna sell the other ones to like a farm nearby, or?
Oh, we're gonna probably ask like friends and family first. You want any
Okay.
chickens?
Huh?
You want some chickens?
Nah.
What do you mean no?
Man, we can't even have a dog here.
Yes, you can. You can have
The
a
most we
dog.
can get is a fish.
You can have a dog. I've seen neighbors with dogs there.
No, I'm at our household.
Ow. Let me talk to your mom. Let me show your mom Copper and Piglet. Look at these little birdies. You can have one too. But if you have one, it's going to need a friend. So you're going to need two. Yeah, they're very sociable animals. They flock together. So let's see what else is going on. Yeah, you need to come down so we can make some videos and stuff. Have some fun. We talked about the hunting last time. Have you done anything with that?
Yes, I didn't catch that. It lagged
Hello.
again.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So have you done anything with like the hunting stuff yet? Or
That you were
looked into
talking about
that?
last time?
Yeah, about like you getting their license.
No, I haven't.
Killing me. Let's see here. Do you know where Meadowgrounds Lake is?
Was that the place in Mercersburg you were saying about?
Connellsburg.
McConnellsburg?
Yeah.
Is that around one of the baseball fields we played at before?
No. You go through the town.
No, I'm not familiar with that then.
Goodness. Trying to see. I can't find anything concrete if we can hunt ducks there or not. Obviously, I know you can hunt deer, squirrel, turkey, bear there, but I don't know if you can hunt on that water. I'm not sure. There's nothing online that I find. I'd probably end up just sending the game commission an email or something asking about it. Let's see. The other thing, I'm not sure if we're going hunting tomorrow yet, but if we do, I might just throw up my phone and do a little live streaming, being out in the woods, see how that goes.
Maybe you could get a
People,
picture
yeah.
of. Maybe you could get a picture of your Web Western hat like backwards with you like shooting this way.
Or with a bow. I can do that in the backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess I could do it with a shotgun in the backyard too. I just don't have to pull the trigger. Get some good pictures. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to do that.
That's what I've been thinking of. I've been trying to think of some picture ideas for our sponsor.
Yeah. You know, I really hope that this recording comes out a lot clearer than you look right now.
Why am I like
Because
super
if
blurry?
not, yeah, if not, like we're gonna have to find out some way how to do these things in person more. So
Or
I mean,
just
the
get a better
last two
camera.
came out were good. Well, it's probably the internet.
I
You
don't
know
know
what I
why it's
mean?
having an issue right now.
I don't know either. But yeah, 'cause I don't have anything else on. So because the PlayStation's off, she connects a whole bunch of crap to it though. That's annoying. But let's see here. What else? So hunting. We need to get you into a little bit of hunting here. Go have some fun. We could go on like some guided hunts and record that. Make some videos. Make some videos on like going on like a duck hunt or like a snow goose hunt up there in Harrisburg.
Mm-hmm. How do you do a guided hunt?
That's all those hunting companies. like the guide companies. You
Okay.
book with them, and they have the spots set up with like all the decoys and everything,
Okay.
and they give you like the best chance to get what you're going for.
Mhm.
I mean, I would take a guess to say there's guided hunts in every single state
Okay. I feel like hunting is
for
something
any animal.
wouldn't you need to be like quiet on a hunt? I feel like a guided
Yes,
hunt would kind of
it's quiet.
defeat that
It's no
purpose.
different than if you go with a friend.
So they're not going to be like talking the entire time when you're trying to
No,
attract an animal or
this isn't like a guided tour.
so over here you can hunt mallards and over here there's some deer that you
Yeah,
might want to
that's a little different. That's a little different kind of guide there, Corey. No, they're gonna the guy hunting guys are gonna put you in the best situation to get the animal that you are trying to get.
Okay.
That's also kind of something I wanted to touch on. I remembered hunting in general. So of course you have. I think last time I saw like the hunting numbers, like people that hunt is declining because
Mm.
there wasn't as much younger people getting into it. But I think it might be coming back up here now. I can't remember. Let's see. As of 2024, is approximately 16 million license holders in the U.S. In 2022, there was 14.4. And so it's gone up a little bit in the last few years, which is good. That's still a very low number. And of course, you know what's the biggest thing with hunting? Is you have all those people that are like, oh, you shouldn't do that, right? You know, oh, you're killing defenseless animals, da 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 da. You're just going out there just to kill, and all that other bull crap that they talk, right?
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought, kind of. So hunting goes hand in hand with conservation, right?
Mhm.
And conservation includes the land and the animals. Without, like, hunters are probably the best people out there for conservation. It's not all these freaking hippies and crap saying, oh, you know, you can't do this or shouldn't do that. You have to manage the animal populations. Because say if you were not allowed to hunt whitetails, how many people do you see that run into whitetails, that run into
Yep.
deer with their cars?
I just about hit one the other week.
Yeah. So stuff like that.
Or actually it just about hit me.
Yeah. So that stuff's going to happen more if there's less hunters because we are expanding, housing developments and everything and cutting down forests to make houses and all this other stuff. That's what's causing the problems more so than hunters. Okay. So majority of like the money that you pay for your hunting licenses and everything like that and your permits, and I believe there's even a percentage of like hunting firearms and ammunition sales that goes to conservation efforts.
Mhm.
Okay. That gives, like the game commission and that the funds for one to, employ their staff, two to create and manage like the wildlife management areas and to keep them accessible to the public as, wild places and not to be encroached upon by essentially civilization.
Yeah.
Ducks Unlimited. I don't know if you've heard of that before,
Mm-mm.
but they're a big one for waterfowl stuff. I think the closest one to me is the Mattapony WMA Wildlife Management Area here in Virginia. So there's three separate, they call them waterfowl impoundments, where they make that land area attractive and suitable for ducks and geese and that. So it attracts them, gives them places to go, um, stuff like that. Some of them are closed to hunting. The other ones are open to hunting. So the 3 of them, I think they're in Mattapony, are open to hunting. But there's some other ones that I looked up. I can't remember off the top of my head that some of them are closed. So, okay, the Saxis WMOA, which is over on the eastern shore of Chesapeake Bay in Virginia, there's 3 separate tracts of land over there. So the northern tract and the southern tract you can hunt. And it's all a bunch of like marshlands and stuff. But the middle one is closed to hunting. So that it still gives, like your ducks and geese and your sea ducks, a protected place that they can hang out.
Okay. I never
So, I mean, a
knew that
lot of
they
that,
had
it's, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that they had waterfowl impoundment.
I mean,
Sounds
that's
kind
just
of.
the word that they use for it.
Mm.
So, yeah. And then, so the game commissions with all like their wildlife biologists and stuff. So they're the ones that do all the research and the field studies on like the populations of like all the animals, especially the game animals. So like your whitetail, your turkeys, your ducks, geese, and everything. And that's how sometimes the bag limits every year can change based off the number of hunters that they have that get licenses and based off of how good or bad the populations of the animals are. So some states, I think it's more towards like the central or the Mississippi flyway, they have very high limits for snow geese. Let me see what Texas is real quick. Let's see. So, okay, never mind. That is lower. Texas's snow goose daily limit is 5.
Okay.
And compare that to Pennsylvania, where the daily limit for snow geese is 25.
Okay.
So it all depends on the populations that are using those flyways. Typically, most of your ducks and stuff will stay in their own flyways, like mallards. If they're in the Atlantic flyway, they're going to stay in that flyway. They're not going to go west. There are some exceptions. I was just watching another podcast 2 days ago from Meat Eater. That's a big like hunting group. They make hunting videos and stuff like that. I like them. And they were talking about the pintail ducks, where those ones will not stay. They won't always stay in the same flyways. So there's ducks that will breed and nest in like the Dakotas, like that would be the Mississippi flyway, and then they'll be tracked to like California in the Pacific flyway. They'll
Okay.
completely
Interesting.
like go different direction for some reason. You can't really tell why they do it, but unlike like mallards and stuff, they'll stay in their lanes. And I think geese is kind of the same, which is how you have Texas with a 5 bird limit and Pennsylvania with a 25 bird limit for the same animal. And I mean that's the same way with deer. I haven't looked at Pennsylvania's recently, but say you get your hunt license in PA, that gives you one deer tag that can be a buck, right? But it's a buck tag. And then you have to mail in for doe tags, and you could get up to 2 doe tags per person. So then you could hunt 3 deer, 2 females and 1 male, right? Down here in Virginia, I get my hunting license, and it affords me 6 deer tags.
Whoa.
And of which 3 of them can be bucks. So I could have 3 and 3, or I could have all 6 does, females. But
Why would you want to have a doe over a buck?
because there's more of them typically. And that's another thing is I think majority of people, you're hunting for the meat. They're not hunting for the trophies.
Yeah.
Now, some people, I mean, you see it like some people will hunt for trophies, like for that big buck. But that also goes into the management side. Like they're going to take that big buck if he's older. They're going to wait for him to age more. They're not going to take him if he's 3 years old. for like those people in like those videos and things. And that's another big one, like for like the Africa hunting that people seem to have the most problem with. People over there shooting, hippos and elephants and stuff like that, and lions, leopards. Like it just, you're hunting everything over there. But I was looking this up. I can't remember the page I was on. See if I can find it. Did a little bit of research on that. Since the 60s, maybe 60s or 70s, now I can't remember the dang country that they were in. Namibia.
Okay.
The wild game population has increased greatly since the institution of trophy hunting in like the 70s and actually having wildlife management. The populations have come back so well. And that's what allows, and people that have this problem with, because usually it's, Americans is the highest demographic that goes to Africa to hunt.
Yeah.
And everyone, like, it's not a secret that a lot of the places in Africa are not well off.
Yeah.
The income from essentially American hunters, that's what keeps a lot of these places, better than what they could be. All the money goes to the community. It goes to the animals to help them continue to manage the animals. And I don't know if you know this, if you go hunting in Africa, you cannot bring any of that meat home.
I think I've heard that before.
And that's because of, all the import laws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So all of that meat, like, it can get cooked for you there, like for your meals while you're there, but the rest of it will go to the community.
Okay.
Like the local villages, it all goes to them.
Well, that's good. That's where it needs to go.
Yeah. And then, of course, if you have the money to get like the hides done up and, mounts, you could have those shipped home.
Okay.
Which then again, like that money is still going to, the people there who are doing all that work. So yeah, which that can lead us right into our new segment that we started last week, Out They Dang Minds. So we'll just roll right into that. I'll see if I can figure out these picture things. But anyway, that way y'all can follow along eventually. So I was scrolling on Facebook, the wonderful land of Facebook, and I come across this picture, or there's a short video of this person that had gone to Africa a couple times and had like all the animals on this like big wall mount, and it was probably 20 25 foot wide, and it had a bunch of animals on it, and it was a taxidermy page on Facebook. So what I don't understand is the people that go to these pages, and obviously they don't like it, right? They just go there so they can talk shit and whine and complain about, something that someone's very proud of having, right? So I just took a little shot of the one comment. So the one comment was from this lady, and it says, "Having decapitated animal heads on your wall is weird." Okay, so first, if we can learn about how taxidermy is actually done, they don't cut the animal's head off. Okay, you skin it and then you put it on a fake animal head. Okay, it's not the actual animal's body inside, the fur. You skin it and you put it on a fake, like a mannequin. Or is that what it's called for animals? Or is it a mannequin because it's a person? Or are they
Animikins?
I think that's what we're going with. You put the hide on a animakin. Okay, that's how you get taxidermy. All right, so I just thought some of these comments in response to her comment were pretty funny. Apparently, someone decided to visit her page and they commented, "Not as weird as your ugly ass dog." So that's funny.
Okay.
And then the next one is, "And stalking a taxidermy page isn't. Back to your cats, Karen." Let's see. Yeah, and then one person just says, "You're weird for commenting on a taxidermy page. Find something better to do with your time."
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say.
that's the only reason. That's the only reason this lady even went to that site, or to that page. It's just so she could post a comment like that, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I
People are
know I would
stupid.
never want to go onto some random Facebook or post of any kind just to say stuff like that. It's just
I'll have to do that for the next episode. It's always funny if you ever see like a post from PETA. Go look at the comment section because it is
no.
gold. It is gold every single time. It is gold. I forgot. I'm gonna have to do that for the next one. There's a cricket.
There's a cricket outside my room right now.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. It's in my ear.
Are you serious? You can hear that? Good grief, dude. We need to get like freaking
I thought it was in
pesticides or
my.
something because this is driving
Oh
me nuts
man.
over here.
Hey, you're gonna get PETA upset. You said the P word.
Pesticide
Yep. Trying to kill all them poor defenseless bugs.
that are keeping me up at night.
You murderer. You cold-blooded murderer.
I
Yep.
cannot believe, I cannot believe you can hear that through this microphone right now.
Oh, I made it in the box. I didn't even try. I didn't know the box was there. Anywho, what you got? You got some stuff here? We can throw it on up there.
Some funny comment stuff.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Well, I was on Facebook and just looking for funny stuff as opposed to political controversial stuff. And I found something that it was like just completely random, but it's called the most metal vehicle in existence. And it just has like it looks like a truck or a semi or something with some long narrow metal like cone that's as low as it could possibly go on the road, and it's just running through cars and bouncy castles and
See, I didn't know what you were saying when you were trying to tell me about that. I've seen that. I'm pretty sure Black Rifle Coffee had something to do with that.
Are you sure? That's
Pretty sure.
but I looked at it, and I was like, okay, I gotta look at the comment section for this, and there were a few that just got me. There was one that said the next Mad Max movie gonna be lit, and it's pretty good in GTA 2. I didn't know they had stuff like that in GTA now.
You get on, dude. If you play games on the computer, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff because everyone has all those mods and stuff that they can add in.
Yeah.
You'll see just some off the wall stuff.
And we got what happens when it hits a speed bump. I think this was an episode of the A-Team. I think my favorite one was this would have ended the Walking Dead series.
Yeah.
I don't think anything would end that series, dude. I think everybody would die in that show and they'd still be making it.
Yeah. For sure.
So that was my goofy little addition for the week.
There you go. Well, you had another one there, didn't you? About that I saw this on who did I see it on? I might have seen it on YouTube or just scrolling through Facebook. I saw the diver that robbed the store in Disney.
Well, I was gonna save that for the next one. Or do you want me to just say it?
Okay, we'll save it for the next one. We'll save it. It's all right. We'll save it. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, no one's going to be here listening at this point anyway to hear us say that. So yeah, we'll wrap this one up here. This is what, episode 24? Yes, has been episode 24. So we will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.
See ya.
Yeah. Please tell me that